Hello everybody, my name is Citrus, and I've been dead for a while. Feels like it's been a minute since I've been here, talking to you all through the format of YouTube, and I've missed out on some kind of important things in the meantime. I'm sorry about that. But I'm here to talk about E3, a little bit late, I know, I'm sorry, but I still want to talk about it because there was a lot of stuff that happened at E3, mostly Nintendo stuff, and this is mostly a Nintendo slash Sonic channel, I guess, so we're gonna talk about it. Now, I was gonna go show by show and go over everything that was at E3, but I think I'm just gonna go over a general list of everyone else and the games that they showed off that looked good, and then Nintendo, because that's really all we're here to talk about. Starting off, we have Elden Ring, which wasn't even at E3, it was at Summer Games Fest, and was probably the best game any of the other publishers showed. It looked really, really good. I wasn't too into the Elden Ring hype before this trailer, before we got this full reveal, because I was just like, okay, it's a From Software game. Okay, they got this guy from, Game of Thrones, it'll probably be good. But now that we can actually, see it, it looks like they're doing a lot of things with the Souls formula and taking into new directions that are more interesting, which I am always glad to see. Love to see a series evolving. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Elden Ring now. At the Xbox Showcase, we got to see the Halo multiplayer, which I've never really been a big shooter guy or even a big Halo guy. I've always kind of liked Halo from afar. I've been like, Master Chief looks cool. But I've never really gotten into actually playing the game. This looks really fun. Having the grappling hook, and you can be able to swing around and then shoot a guy and then use the grappling hook to snatch a weapon out of the air and then shoot someone with it. It looks crazy. It looks super, super fun. It looks like 343 has finally kind of figured out Halo, how to make it fun and exciting and add stuff without making it not feel like Halo. And it just looks so damn good, and it's free to play, which is incredible, so I'm definitely going to be playing that, and hopefully the campaign when that comes out, because I am interested in that too. Anyways, let's run down the list here. Bethesda confirmed that STARFIELD is indeed a space game. Square Enix was an absolute embarrassment, and Capcom should have just gone home. So yeah, needless to say, wasn't exactly a great E3. We had a game that most people were already sold on, a game that, from the looks of it, we've already seen before. It already looked pretty good. A game that we still know nothing about. And then two companies showing up with basically nothing. So yeah, needless to say, it was not a great E3. And of course, at the end of the week, I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling tired. I've been watching all these showcases where it's like, oh, we're going to have games. And then they lie to me. They don't have any video games. And we're all just waiting for Nintendo to swoop out of the shadows and save E3, like they do pretty much every year. I mean, this year was no different, because the competition was so light, Nintendo barely needed to lift a finger in order to win E3. So what did they give us? This trailer. That specific moment, that will stick with me for a long time. That was pure magic on screen. Breath of the Wild is my favorite game, literally, of all time, and seeing how they're treating the sequel, the amount of care they're putting into it, and that little teaser just showing the fun new ideas they're adding to it, I cannot wait. 2022 is about to be so good, and it's because of this game. They didn't show a ton, but it's enough to keep me satisfied until we get the next big trailer for it. And so, I mean, Nintendo basically won with just Zelda. What else do they even need to show? Holy fucking shit. So Metroid is a series I've always wanted to get into. It's a little bit weird. It's just never been that accessible. Nintendo doesn't make a ton of Metroid games, and they don't re-release a ton of them either. I was hoping they'd bring Samus Returns from the 3DS to the Switch, but they never did that, and I was hoping that we would get Prime Trilogy, but it seems like that rumor is just long dead. So I was kind of waiting for Prime 4 information so I could get into that game, but Metroid Dread, I'll take it. It looks so cool. They're doing everything right with this game. They're bringing back Mercury Steam, they're leaning into the horror elements, and they're calling it Metroid Dread, which was first teased in Metroid Prime 3. Not to mention, they had a ton of gameplay to show. They didn't just bitch out with some like little CGI trailer being like, oh, this is what the game might be. Like, it's like, no, they had a lot to show. Obviously the initial trailer, but also in the treehouse, they had like an hour of footage total, because they did like a part 1 and a part 2, and they're both like 30 minutes. It's insane. They are really confident in this game, and I believe it's gonna be like their holiday title up there with like Pokemon. So they're putting a lot on this, and I think this will finally be the Metroid game to bring it into the mainstream. It's kind of the Switch's thing. If you notice with most series that get a new entry on Switch, like Animal Crossing, Pikmin, Mario Party, they always are a series bestseller, and I think Metroid's no different. Not that it has sold crazy well in the past anyway. The best-selling Metroid game was the first one on NES, which was 2 million copies. I think this will smash that, and I'm just really looking forward to it. This is such an exciting game to me. And that's not even all the stuff that they had. At the beginning of the Direct, they hit us with the Smash reveal, which was Kazuya from Tekken joining Smash, which is one of the first times I've ever seen a Smash reveal happen, and A, not even become like one of the big talking points of the Direct, but B, have no real arguments around him. It was interesting. People just like saw the inclusion and were like, yeah. And so, it's just weird. It's so weird to have a Smash character announced, revealed, and no one's bitching about it. Mario Party looks like it'll actually be good, and they're adding stuff to it that people have been asking for a really long time. WarioWare looks awesome. They're finally giving those side characters a bit more of a core role, and they're doing some fun stuff with the micro games. Shin Megami Tensei 5, I've been waiting for more info on this game, and it certainly looks good. I'm very excited. I was planning on picking up Pokemon in September, but now I'm leaning more towards the Shin Megami Tensei. This game looks pretty cool. And then just the absolute Mad Lads decided to bring back Fatal Frame, the one on Wii U that was exclusive to Japan. Yeah, they're localizing that. They're bringing that back. Advance Wars? They're doing a remake of Advance Wars, which I don't think Soul saw coming, because holy shit, that's really cool. And they're finally porting over Danganronpa, which is something I've actually been waiting quite a while for. I remember whenever I found out about the Danganronpa games, I was like, this needs to come to Switch, and it has been a while since then. But hey, they're bringing them all over, they're adding some new content, so I'm looking forward to trying that series out. And that was pretty much all the stuff I was excited for at Nintendo's E3. This show was so good. Oh my god. Just Zelda, Metroid, that's all you need. That's all you need, because it looked so good. But they kept on giving us more. Obviously, I saw a lot of people excited for the new Mario Party. WarioWare looks great. Freaking Fatal Frame out of nowhere. Advance Wars. It was like such a crazy show. What a solid way to end such a shit E3. It's so funny that every year Nintendo cleans the house. They show up with actual games, and they show these companies how to run an E3 show, and it's incredible. Every year it happens, and it's so funny. So that was my little E3 talk. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry, I know it's a little bit late. I'm sure some of you are probably sick of hearing about E3 now. It's old news, but I didn't talk about it yet, so I had to do this video. Got more stuff on the way. I know it has been quite a while since my last upload, but I've got some fun stuff planned out. Obviously, Sonic's birthday is in a couple days, so I've got a cool little video worked out for that. And I have one more video that I am planning on making, which you'll see when that happens. It's a cool little thing. And yeah, I'm planning on trying to upload a little bit more consistently. It's summertime. I'm out of school now. I graduated, so we in this place. Maybe might start streaming a little bit more again. I don't know. I just want to do more stuff. I want to hang out with you guys. I want to make more stuff. So yeah, again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later. Peace.